B-Digger starting lineup brought to you by Blowdorn Lumber. At blowdornlumber.com, you can browse the virtual showroom, view the current sales flyer, complete a credit application, and shop the entire inventory online. Doesn't matter if you're a contractor or painting your kitchen. Blowdorn Lumber, you'll get the same friendly service and advice to make your job easier. Friendly place, serious service. That's Blowdorn Lumber. For the B-Diggers, batting first is the catcher, Alec Peterson. Center fielder, Arnoldo Matos Garcia hits second. The shortstop, Kyle Rosenbrock, bats third. The cleanup hitters, the first baseman, Mitch Tormolen. Second baseman, Ryan Hirschfeld, hits fifth. The pitcher, Tyler Monday, bats sixth. The DH is in the seventh position, Oscar Soto. Mike Gutierrez, the third baseman, hits eighth. And Grayson Simmons, the left fielder, will be batting ninth for the B-Diggers. Trying to get something out of my throat here. All right. Lyons defensively is Carson Kelly at first, Preston Medina at second, Owen George is the third baseman at short as Hector Rodriguez. Around the outfield, Austin Myers in left, Logan Watson in center, Ethan Milani in right. Behind the plate is Heath Fiesenmeyer, and Bo Herman, the right-hander, is on the mound. Opening pitch this afternoon brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Brush at Fort Morgan. Ingmeyer Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, and keep in mind, you can follow us pitch by pitch at KSIRsports.com. You want to know what happened at any point of today's game or even yesterday's game? Every single pitch is accounted for at KSIRsports.com. And the last 2 games would take you a while to go through, considering just the incredible amount of offense that we had. In the last 2 games, the B-Diggers have combined for 22 runs. Their opponents, though, have combined for 20 runs, but doesn't matter. B-Diggers won both games. Going for their 10th victory of 2013, and their 4th in a row and their 5th overall in the Patriot League. As the right-hander, Bo Herman will deliver this opening pitch to Alec Peterson, who had a bases-loaded walk in that 7th inning and scored the winning run on the air by Resurrection Christian catcher Del Richardson. Fiesenmeyer lays down the sign, of the opening pitch of the game to Peterson is a fastball in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. The B-Diggers have seen lots of change-ups as well this year. We'll see if Herman unleashes that as well. That's certainly an overcast Tuesday here in Lyons. The wind and the 1-0. And that is a little bit low with a fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Tyler Monday getting the start of the mound for the B-Diggers today. He started against Lyons a year ago and what amounted to a mini slugfest. 2-0 pitch, and that is upstairs. I'll call it a strike. All right, the late call there. 2-1 on the fastball, just below the letters. 2 balls and 1 strike to Alec Peterson. And the offering. Swung on it, popped foul, and out of play off to the right. The count levels at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peterson, Matos Garcia, and Rosenbrock at the top of the first inning. As Bo Herman gets the sign and the 2-2 offering, and the breaking ball swung on and missed. And there's 1 down. 1 down for Matos Garcia, who had a base hit. And that 7th inning, a 6-run 7th, and a 12-11 victory over Resurrection Christian. Playing center field for the B-Diggers this afternoon. Wine and offering, and the curveball is grounded foul up the third base side. 2 balls and 1 strike. B-Diggers have taken a while to get the offense cranking lately. They were down 3-1 in the 5th inning against Sterling. They were down 11-2 in the 5th against Resurrection Christian. Fastball was in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Fiesenmeyer lays down the sign, and the 1-1 way outside of the screen with a fastball. Ball 2, strike 1. To Arnoldo Matos Garcia. Stop, shop, and save with all of your grocery needs and snacks for game time enjoyment. That's the Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. The pitch swung on and lifted to right field. A couple of steps to his left and making the catch is Ethan Milani. Made that look difficult. Ball was twisting away, but there's 2 down. 2 down for Kyle Rosenbrock. Beediger's shortstop had that big at bat yesterday, that ground ball over to first base, and then when the ball was misplayed by the catcher, Richardson, that plated 2 runs for the win. That was against maybe the top pitcher in 2A and Jake Lohr. Yeah, this is a situation you don't want Rosenbrock up in when there's nobody out, or nobody on, I should say, and 2 out with the power that he's got. The pitch, fastball is up and in. 1 ball and no strikes. To the Beediger shortstop. And Bo Herman delivers. And that is off the glove of Fiesenmeyer. Looked like a changeup. 2 down, or 2 balls, no strikes. To Kyle Rosenbrock. Airs the line and offering. Swung on and grounded towards left field. That is a base hit for the Beediger sophomore. The inning continues here for Mitch Torbolin. He began the 7th inning rally. You can talk to every Beediger, and they'll tell you they made a huge contribution in that 7th inning yesterday. Let's go through the scorecard. As Zane Fowl, the third Beediger pitcher, although he made the only out in the inning, he was the winning pitcher. He was very good in relief to stretch. Throw back to first, and Rosenbrock was almost on the bag to begin with. Two down, 1 on here in the top of the first inning. And the offering. Swung on it, line down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit. Rosenbrock to second. He'll turn. He'll stay right there. And the Beedigers have 2 base hits in a row. That'll bring up Ryan Hertzfeld. Now, Hertzfeld drew a walk in that inning yesterday. But again, I don't have to recap it for you. Go to KSIRsports.com and click on yesterday's game. The stretch and the offering, and the breaking ball gets all the way to the screen by Fiesenmeyer. Runners advance on the wild pitch. 1 ball and no strikes to Ryan Hertzfeld. First 2 hitters struck out and popped out, but now 2 base hits have the Beedigers in scoring position, which preceded the wild pitch. With an open stance for the right side. Line in the pitch to Hertzfeld, and he takes a fastball a little bit low. And it's either a sinking fastball or a changeup, but it's got some action to it. 2 balls and no strikes. With Tyler Monday on deck. And the 2-0. Upstairs with a changeup is 3-0. Well, Monday can help his own cause, assuming Hertzfeld gets on, more than likely via the walk, unless he's swinging. He was swinging 3-0, and he hit in the gap in that victory over Sterling, and that's going to be a ball. Down and away, and Monday will now hit with the bases loaded and 2 down at the top of the first inning in Lyons. Again, the Beedigers have not gotten off to big starts offensively, but Monday can change that right now. The pitch swung on. That ball is fisted on the ground up the middle, headed for center field, cut off by the shortstop. Throw to first is going to be in time to retire Monday as Hector Rodriguez makes the play behind the bag. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the bases were left loaded. We head to the bottom of the first inning. The Beedigers are held scoreless. Lyons is coming to bat. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. Here's a starting lineup for Lyons. The Beedigers had the bases loaded, did not score in the top of the first inning. Batting first is the left fielder Austin Myers. First baseman Carson Kelly hits second. Heath Fiesenmeyer, the catcher, hits third. The pitcher Bo Herman is in the cleanup position. Logan Watson in center hits fifth. Hector Rodriguez, the shortstop, bats sixth. Second baseman Preston Medina hits seventh. Owen George, the third baseman, hits eighth. And Sage Provost, the DH, bats ninth. For the Beat Diggers defensively, Mitch Tormoles at first, Ryan Hirschfeld at second. Over at third is Mikey Gutierrez. The shortstop is Kyle Rosenbrock. Around the outfield, Grayson Simmons in left. The center fielder is Arnoldo Matos Garcia. In right is Randy Baker. Behind the plate is Alec Peterson. And Tyler Monday makes the start for the Beat Diggers. And he pitched very well in his last start against Highland last week, a 16-4 victory. Here's the stretch. He had that one inning that he struggled, but other than that, he was good. Squaring the bunt, and that's a fastball in the outer half for a strike to Austin Myers. No balls and one strike. Myers, a right-handed hitter. And Monday looks in from the stretch, the pitch, and then it's butted foul and out of play. Now, we saw Monday do that last game. Start from the stretch with nobody on it. Looks like he's more comfortable that way. Less twisting and turning. You're already set. Seems to be more consistent with a fastball, just operating out of the stretch. No balls and two strikes to Austin Myers. And the pitch, fastball is called strike free in the outside corner, and there's one down. Well, he painted the corner there. One down for Carson Kelly, the first baseman for Lyons. Let the State Farm Insurance Office of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life, home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance, there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call. Greg Mullen's number 842-4555. Fastball is up and in. The Beat Diggers had two base hits and a walk in the top of the first inning, but left the bases loaded. The stretch and the pitch, and the fastball is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 to Kelly. And the offering, fastball right there at the knees at strike one. 2-1 to the Lions' first baseman. No score on the bottom of the first inning on an afternoon that's going to get cooler and cooler as the innings progress. And the offering right there on the outer half for a strike. It's 2-2, and Kelly's a big, strong hitter. He stands far away from the plate, so he's going to take that step right towards the plate. And now he's inching in a little bit closer, but if Monday can paint the outside corner, could be successful again. The 2-2 offering. Swing! And missing a fastball up and in. That's 2 strikeouts to begin the bottom of the first inning for Tyler Monday. That'll bring up the catcher, Heath Fesenmeyer. And Monday's got that fastball working early. And right in the zone. 6 strikes, 2 balls so far. And fanning the first 2 hitters. Again, you can follow us pitch by pitch at KSIRsports.com. Peterson lays down the sign. The stretch with the bases empty by Monday. The pitch to Fesenmeyer. Swung on and popped up, and that is out of play behind the screen. Counted 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. From Lyons. 2 road games to go after this. Friday in Kersey against Platte Valley. Next Tuesday at Bigfoot Turf Farms against Valley. Swing, and I'm missing a breaking ball that was diving in the zone. It's 0-2. Fesenmeyer settles back in. No balls, 2 strikes. Monday accepts the sign. And the pitch swung on and grounded to the third baseman, Gutierrez. To the left of the bag. Long throw to first is in time. Fesenmeyer's retired. It's a 1-2-3 first inning. Let's head to the second. Brush nothing. Lions nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Bottom of the order for the Beat Diggers as we head to the second inning, scoreless in Lyons. It'll be Oscar Soto, Mikey Gutierrez, and Grayson Simmons against the right-hander Bo Herman. Brush loaded the bases in the first on singles by Kyle Rosenbrock and Mitch Tormolen and a walk to Ryan Hirschfeld, but did not score. And that was all with 2 down and nobody on. Whether you're in the market to purchase a newer pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East at 1209 Main Street in Fort Morgan will professionally fit you into the car truck of your choice, serving all of Northeast Colorado. Ehrlich Toyota East. The Bay Diggers will send 2 left-handed hitters up to the plate here in the second inning in Soto and Simmons against this right-hander. "18 pitches for Herman in the opening inning, 10 balls and 8 strikes, so he was pretty much exploiting every area there. Wine, the pitch to Soto, is down and away with a heater. 1 ball, no strikes. Logan Watson, the center fielder, playing Soto to pull. He's in right center. 1-0 pitch. Down with that one, 2-0. Took something off it. That's the thing that Herman is trying to do here. He did that in the first inning successfully. 2 balls and no strikes, and the offering to the DH is upstairs. 3-0. Both of these teams played Resurrection. The Beat Diggers, of course, lost to Resurrection 10-0, beat them 12-11. Fastball right there for a strike, knee high. And Lyons lost to them 12-0. 3 balls and 1 strike to Oscar Soto to lead off the second. The pitch. That fastball is a strike at the belt. 3-2. The big, strong DH looking to protect. 3-2. And the offering swung on. That ball's grounded to short. Rodriguez charges, sets, throws, and there's 1 down in the second inning. One down for Mikey Gutierrez, the sophomore third baseman. Looks like some Beat Digger fans still filing in. Of course, it's not a short drive from Brush. Airs the wind and pitch, and that changeup is low. 1 ball and no strikes. And the offering, a strike, fell level on the inside corner on the tailing fastball. It's 1-1. 5 years ago, the Beat Diggers came in here against a Lyons team that was 0-10, and Lyons won the game 8-2. So you don't take anything for granted. Curveball is up and away, and that was the year the Beat Diggers went to the state semis. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The base is empty. No score in the second inning, and Bo Herman delivers. That tailing fastball is inside. 3-1 to the third baseman, Mike Gutierrez. With Grayson Simmons on deck. And the offering. Swing and a miss on a fastball. He threw right by him. It's 3-2. Oh. Well, I must have missed the count there. There must have been a strike in there that I missed. Yep. Yeah, that must have been a 2-2 count, not a 3-1 count. Nonetheless, it's a strikeout. And 2 down. Here's Simmons. Hitting from the left side with the bases empty here in the second. Wind and pitch, and the curveball is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And the offering outside with that tailing fastball. It's 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The wind and offering, and that's low with the off-speed pitch. 3 balls and no strikes. Lots of movement. Almost looks like a two-seamer that Bo Herman is throwing. Beat Diggers have to adjust that to that movement. 3-0, and the pitch, and that is on the inside corner with a fastball just above the knees. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 down, the base is empty. Fesenmeyer lays down the sign to pitch. swung on and grounded up the middle. Rodriguez, the shortstop, with a nice play to his left, a high throw, and it's up against the side of the fence. Simmons will reach on the error by the shortstop, Rodriguez, and that was actually one of the easier plays for him, and he just threw it away. First error of the game by either side. That'll bring up Alec Peterson, who struck out swinging in the first inning. At 502 Ensign and Fort Morgan, B&B Appliance can help you save water, energy, and the environment without sacrificing quality and performance. Change for the better with B&B Appliance. Now Herman was about to wind up with a man on first, and now is going to the stretch with 2 down here in the second. And the pitch, fastball right there, belt high for a strike. And it's 0-1 to the sophomore catcher. Simmons with about a 2.5-step advantage. Throw back to first. Nothing doing there. No balls and 1 strike to Peterson with 2 down in the second. Throw back to first, back in standing is Simmons. Throw again. More cat and mouse here in the second inning. The stretch by Bo Herman, and the pitch. And that changeup a little bit high. The count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. To Alec Peterson. The stretch by Herman. Throw back to first again. Simmons has a good lead, but it's not a huge lead. It's not a lead that's going to pick him off unless he's leaning. The pitch, and that went behind Peterson on the tailing fastball. Nice play by Fesenmeyer, not letting that ball go to the screen. Ball 2, strike 1. Approaching the top of the hour, this is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Greeley, and on the web at KSIR.com. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. The pitch, upstairs with a fastball. 3-1. Yeah, Herman has just not had control so far. 21 balls and 17 strikes. So he's battled out there, but he's not allowed to run as of yet. 3-1 to Alec Peterson. The pitch, swag, and a miss, threw it right by him. Right over the heart of the plate is 3-2. Simmons will be taking off with a pitch with 2 down in the second. Fesenmeyer lays down the sign. Simmons takes off 3-2, and that hit him. A tailing fastball, lots of action on that fastball, and Peterson is on. Well, the good news for the Beat Diggers, they have 5 runners on base in this game. The bad news, all have come with 2 out. They want to initiate those rallies with less than 2 down, make it easier. Arnoldo Maltos Garcia popped to right in the opening frame as the freshman center fielder steps in against Bo Herman. Well, lots of room in the gaps here. The pitch. A change-up, a strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. To Maltos Garcia. Fesenmeyer lays down the sign, the stretch. Runners take their leads in the pitch. And the breaking ball is grounded towards left field. Rodriguez, the shortstop, is going to throw to first, and that is going to be late. Boy, that was a close play. But let me tell you, I think he was looking towards third. Owen George was not on the bag. He could have had a force play there. It'll be an infield single. Rodriguez was wanting to throw to third, but when George was not on the bag for some reason for the force, he had to go to first, so an infield hit on a bang-bang play by Maltos Garcia. Here's Kyle Rosenbrock, who singled in the opening frame, and Herman will wind up the pitch. The breaking ball is a strike. Wow, that ball was tailing down and away. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to the Beat Digger shortstop. Wind by Herman, the pitch. Swung on line up the middle. That's a base hit. Simmons will score. Around third is Alec Peterson. He's headed towards the plate. The throw, and Peterson is in there standing. The third now is Matos Garcia. The ball gets loose towards the screen, and Matos Garcia will score. Rosenbrock the third. It's a 2-run single and an error, and the Beat Diggers lead Lyons 3-0 in the second inning. And the ball was airmailed out there by the center fielder, Logan Watson. So the air on Watson. Again, 2 RBIs for Rosenbrock. And the Beat Diggers looking for more. In the top of the second inning, Mitch Tormola with a line drive base hit in the first. Wind and pitch. Fastball is up and in. 1 ball and no strikes to the Beat Digger first baseman. Rosenbrock leading off third, and the offering, tailing fastball down and in. 2-0. And this entire rally started with 2 out and nobody on. The pitch, fastball, a strike at the knees. It's 2-1. To Mitch Tormolen. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Rosenbrock at third. And the offering. The curveball is on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 1 on, 3 in. The pitch. Curveball is grounded towards left field. That's going to be a base hit. Kyle Rosenbrock will score. Mitch Tormolen's 2 for 2 with the RBI single. And the Beat Diggers lead 4-0. So that is 5 consecutive Beat Diggers that have reached, all with 2 down. Ryan Hirschfeld walked in the first inning. This will be the 50th pitch already thrown by Bo Herman in the game. Here it is. And that tailing fastball is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Tormolen with a very conservative lead. The offering upstairs with a fastball. 2-0 to Ryan Hirschfeld. Friendly staff at High Plains Bank in Wiggins can assist you with a home loan, equity line of credit, commercial loan, or checking account. To receive hometown service in a higher plane, visit High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Down and away. Took something off of that. 3 balls and no strikes to Ryan Hirschfeld with Tyler Monday on deck. Hirschfeld hitting with an open stance. And a pitch up and in. And a walk to the Beat Diggers' second baseman. Here's Monday, who grounded to short to end the first. That's 6 consecutive Beat Diggers that have reached 4 have scored. In the second, Beat Diggers with a 4-0 lead in Lyons. Tormolen off of second. Hirschfeld at first. The stretch. And the pitch to Monday. Swung on and fisted foul. That ball was tailing in. On the right-hander, it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Monday. The stretch by Bo Herman. And the pitch. And the curveball is taken for a strike. 0-2. Herman out of the stretch. And the 0-2. Swung on and popped foul out of play off to the right. Count remains at 0-2 to the Beat Digger pitcher. Brush in this game already has 5 hits. So off to a quick start in this one. No balls and 2 strikes. Fesenmeyer setting up on the outside corner of the pitch. That's outside. 1-2. To Tyler Monday. Tormolen at second. Hirschfeld at first. Stretch by Bo Herman. And the pitch. Curveball is grounded to third, and right off the third baseman, Tormolin will get to third, but that's going to be an error on Owen George. The ball took a little bit of a tough hop on it, but if he fields it, all he had to do was step on the bag. Now the bases are reloaded as Tyler Monday reaches. There comes Oscar Soto. The wind and pitch, and the breaking ball is a strike at the knees on the outer half. It's 0-1. Soto grounded to short to begin this inning. The pitch swung on, line foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Got to protect here, especially with Herman's tailing fastball. The 7 straight beat diggers have reached after 2 are out. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The bases loaded. Wind in the pitch, outside. 1-2. Now, Bo Herman in this inning has thrown 43 pitches already. Tromone at third, Hirschfeld at second, Monday at first. 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed. And the beat diggers are done in the second inning. Now before they score 4 times, they do it on 3 hits. There were 3 Lyons errors, and the bases were left loaded. The beat diggers have stranded 6 through 2 innings. We go to the bottom of the second inning with the score. Brush 4, Lyons nothing. This is 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. Tyler Monday had a perfect first inning as we head to the second inning. John Beltran back in Lyons. The beat diggers lead by a score of 4-0. Bo Herman, Logan Watson, and Hector Rodriguez against the right-hander. Beat diggers already with 5 hits in the game, but again, they've stranded 6, so sure they want to take advantage of more opportunities because that'll be more prevalent as the opponents get tougher. Monday threw just 2 balls in the first inning, so he was really in control. So pitcher against pitcher to begin the bottom of the second inning. And in steps Bo Herman. Yeah, Herman a year ago was 1 for 3 against Brush in that 12-run beat digger victory. The stretch hitting with an open stance. And the offering swung on and drilled into deep left center field. Simmons is going way back towards the track, and that ball is up against the bottom of the fence or near the fence. Around first is Herman. He's into second with a leadoff double. First hit for Lyons is Logan Watson. Will now bat for the right side. Well, this will be the first time Monday pitches out of the stretch with a man on after retiring the side in order in the first. The stretch. And the pitch to Watson bounces in. Nice play by Peterson. On the fastball, 1 ball, no strikes. You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Platte Valley Hearing Center, 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Bo Herman with the lead. 1-0 pitch, down and away with a heater. 2 balls and no strikes. But Hector Rodriguez waiting to hit next. Monday stretches. And the 2-0 fastball is outside. Down goes to 3-0 on Logan Watson. Do have a base open, but nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Brush 4, Lyons nothing. Follow us pitch by pitch, KSIRsports.com. Swung on line and caught by Tormolin. He'll throw to second to Rosenbrock, and Bo Herman is doubled up. And there's 2 down. Well, let me tell you, Logan Watson was being very aggressive, swinging at a 3-0, and he hit it very hard. But it turns into a double play. And here's Hector Rodriguez. Stretch with the bases empty. And the pitch. The breaking ball is upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. To the Lyons shortstop. Big open stance there, that left foot further away than the right foot. The offering. Swung on and popped up in the deep left center field. Simmons is way back. Racing over is Matos Garcia. And that ball splits the gap. And the 2 outfielders fall down. Rodriguez to second, and now headed to third. The throw by Hirschfeld, the slide, the tag, and in there with a triple, a 2-out triple for Hector Rodriguez. Well, let me tell you, that double play now looms even larger. Rodriguez hit that ball in virtually the same spot that Bo Herman did. Probably a little bit closer towards center field. And Preston Medina will now bat. Another right-handed hitter for Lyons. So 2 extra base hits in the inning for Lyons, but no runs yet. Let's see if Monday can get out of this small jam, the stretch. And the pitch. That fastball's a beauty on the outer half, just above the knees. It's 0-1. And Monday was locating that pitch in the first inning, and he struck out 2 because of that location. The stretch by the senior. And the offering. Fastball is at the knees, but a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike, barely missed. To Preston Medina with Rodriguez at third. The stretch and the offering. Fastball is outside. Ball 2 to strike 1. To Medina. Peterson gets the sign for the dugout, lays it down. Monday stretches, and the 2-1. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman, Hirschfeld, and he bobbles and picks it up, throws to first, and it'll be in time as Hirschfeld retires Medina. The inning is over. No runs, 2 hits. No errors and a man left at third. We head to the third. It's Brush 4, Lions nothing. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Lyons. The Beat Diggers lead the game by a score of 4-0. It'll be Mikey Gutierrez, Grayson Simmons, and Alec Peterson here in the third. Beat Diggers scored their runs in the second, getting a 2-run single from Kyle Rosenbrock, and Air scored the third run. And then they were able to plate the fourth as well. So here's Gutierrez. When the game is 0-for-1, struck out swinging, and that ball is in the dirt. Now, Bo Herman's got to really economize pitches in this frame. If not, he's going to be close to about 80 by the time this frame is over. 1 ball, no strikes. Wine and offering. Fastball is right there. Actually took something off it, tailing in the inside corner. And the count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. To the sophomore third baseman. Wine and pitch. Curveball is a little bit high. 2-1. Mitch Tormolen drove in the other run for Brush, and that is in the dirt, tailing away. Ball 3, strike 1 to Mikey Gutierrez. Here's the wine and pitch. Swung on and grounded slowly to short. Rodriguez has to charge. The throw to first going to be low and dug out very nicely by Carson Kelly. 1 out in the third. Well, that's a major league scoop at first base by Kelly. And that'll bring up Grayson Simmons, who reached on an error in his first at bat. But that error was huge because that started the rally. And then 4 Beat Diggers scored thereafter. Wine and pitch upstairs. Yeah, so even though Herman has given up 4 runs, they're all unearned. As Lyons has committed 3 errors in the game. Wine in the 1-0, and the fastball is on the inside corner for a strike. The count is level at 1-1. with one down here in the third. Brush 4, Lyons nothing. The pitch, and it looked like he won on that one. We'll see what the call is. Up a little bit low. 2-1. Nice job of Simmons holding up on that ball, tailing. Down and away. 2-1 pitch, swung on and grounded up the middle, and nice scoop over there. One hop by Rodriguez, throws to first, and Simmons is retired. Rodriguez made some very impressive plays out there. 2 down for Alec Peterson, who struck out swinging and was hit by a pitch, officially 0 for 1, his third at bat in as many innings. Well, the Beat Diggers in this game are 0 for 6 before there's 2 down. They've started all their rallies with 2 outs, which means Peterson should get on here based on precedent. Fesenmeyer lays down the sign to pitch, and that changeup is tailing low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Only 9 pitches thrown in this inning by Bo Herman, but 2 outs is when the Beat Diggers have put together these rallies. The offering, swung on, grounded foul down the third baseline. The count levels at 1 ball and 1 strike. Brush will actually have a day off tomorrow and then play on Thursday, 4 o'clock at home against University. Then on Friday on the road against Platte Valley, the pitch, swung on and fisted on the right side on the ground. This is going to be a tough play. It's going to be picked up by Kelly, and with a second baseman covering in time, as Preston Medina covered to retire Alec Peterson. That's the very rare 3 to 4, and the Beat Diggers are done in order in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. It's Brush 4, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Bottom of the third inning we go to in Lyons. The Beat Diggers with a 4-0 lead. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Owen George, Sage Provost, and Austin Myers against Tyler Monday, who allowed 2 extra base hits but no runs in that second inning as the sun is attempting to creep through the clouds here. What's been an overcast and cooler afternoon in Lyons. Good thing the Beat Diggers are scheduled not to play tomorrow because the weather forecast does not look good. Hopefully it's not bad enough that they would have to postpone Thursday's game, because that field right now looks incredible in Brush and nice and green here in Lyons as well. So Owen George, right-handed hitting third baseman, will bat to begin the third. For Lyons, the Beat Diggers with a 2-run single from Rosenbrock, and then an error scored on that same play, and an RBI single from Mishtor Mullen. And Monday hasn't thrown too many pitches. Bo Herman is well over 70 for Lyons. Monday's at 22 for Brush. So here we go to the third. At some point, the bottom half of the third, the stretch, and the offering. And that's a strike on the outside corner. Took something off of that at the knees. It's 0-1. Monday had 2 strikeouts in the opening inning. The stretch by the right-hander. Squaring to bunt. And the breaking ball, and he went. And it's 0-2. He waved at it. As Mitch Mullen was playing in at first base to begin with. You would think George is swinging away here at 0-2. Monday stretches. And the offering, low. Ball 1, strike 2 to Owen George. Peterson lays down the sign. And the pitch. Swing! And a missed foul tip perhaps into the glove of Peterson. And there's 1 down. Looked like he might have went with a bender there. 1 down for Sage Provost. The DH for Lyons. Monday again out of the stretch with the bases empty. And the pitch. And that's right there, a tailing fastball in the outside corner. That was the 3rd strikeout for Monday in the game. No balls and 1 strike. And the offering, tails inside, 1-1 strike. Keeping community banking simple and committed to their community, Morgan Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. 1-1 strike, 1 out. And the pitch swung on, foul back. Again, a tailing fastball. It's 1-2. 4 runs, 5 hits for Brush, no errors. They've left 6 on base, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors for Lyons, and they have stranded 1. And that was in the second inning. The stretch. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, took something off of that. That's 4 strikeouts for Monday and the second consecutive strikeout. 2 down in the third. Back to the top of the lineup, Austin Myers struck out looking 2 innings ago. Stretch by Monday. And the pitch right there, outside corner again. Thigh high, it's 0-1. And Monday locating the corner very nicely. Nothing too fat, at least in this inning. The second inning had too much of the plate against 2 hitters. And the offering. Same location, same result. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down with the bases empty. Brush leading 4-0 over Lyons in the bottom of the third inning. The stretch. Myers awaits the 0-2. And the ball's in the dirt on the breaking ball. I don't think he waved at it. Peterson is going to race to the screen to make sure that it's not called a strike, and he'd have to throw to first. It's 1-2. Looked like a check swing anyway, but certainly not a full swing. 1-2 strikes. Oh, they're going to say he went? Oh, they're going to say he went. And, well, it is strike 3. So Monday strikes out the side in the third. We head to the fourth inning. It's Brush 4, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, the second pitcher of the game now being used here by Lyons, and that is Logan Watson, as Bo Herman is now behind the plate. Austin Myers moves from left to center. And looks like Owen George is in left field. Boy, they made a bunch of changes. Hector Rodriguez looks like he's at third base now. Wow. This was like the Resurrection Christian game yesterday. You took out a pitcher and you'd had 6 other changes to go with it. And that would more than likely mean that, let's see who's at short now. For Lyons, as we begin the fourth inning, the Bay Diggers with a 4-0 lead. And the Bay Diggers will send up Maltos Garcia to begin the frame. Yeah, Heath Fesenmeyer is now the shortstop. So about 5 changes there for Lyons in this frame. We're ready to go with Maltos Garcia. Arnoldo popped out and singled, so he's 1 for 2 in the game. The stretch and the offering by Watson is a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss at the letters. It's 0-2. Took a big swing, was late. No balls and 2 strikes. Beat Diggers looking to build on this 4-run lead. And the offering. And that tails on the outside corner for a strike. Backdoor action. And there's 1 down. Great pitch there by Logan Watson. 1 down for Kyle Rosenbrock. Couple of singles in the game. He's been red hot. Just tearing the cover off the ball. We haven't done all the games this year, so we don't have a cumulative average for Rosenbrock to pitch upstairs and away. But yeah, in the games that we have done for Rosenbrock, he is murdering the ball. Over a 600 clip. Swung on and popped up, and that is go out of play. The count is level at 1-1 strike. Now, Rosenbrock is not just thinking about maybe making all conference, but maybe all state with the season he's putting together. As a sophomore, 1 strike, one down, the base is empty in the fourth inning. Brush leading Lyons 4-0. The stretch by Watson. And the pitch, and that is up and away. Took something off, and it's ball 2, strike 1. Rosenbrock digs back in. The pitch, swung on, fouled off the end of the bat. All the way to the digger dugout, just a few feet to their right. There's not a lot of space here between the plate and the dugouts. 2-2. Rosenbrock got the scoring started with that 2-run single in the second. Bo Herman lays down the sign. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the offering, and he bounces it in there, a short arm, towards the Lyons dugout. 3-2. Stubbs Gas and Oil on I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins. Don't delay and get there to see why convenience is Stubbs' middle name. Stubbs Gas and Oil. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The stretch with the bases empty. The pitch up and in, and Rosenbrock walks. And here's Mitch Tormolen. A couple of singles. 1 in the first and an RBI single in the second. And the games that we broadcast, Tormolen also ripping the ball all over the place. With an average of 407, step off, no throw. Rosenbrock with a short lead at first. The stretch and the offering. Runner going, swung on and lifted towards center field. That is going to drop for a base hit. Rosenbrock steps on second. Is going to hold on right there. He was going on the play, but it was a flare out there. He had to make sure the second baseman, Medina, didn't make the catch. So the Bee Diggers have their 6th hit of the game. Tormolen is now 3 for 3. Ryan Hirschfeld will now hit. He's walked twice. Brush looking to break this open in the 4th inning, up 4-0. They're actually generating a rally with less than 2 down. The stretch. And the offering. Swung on, hit very high into shallow left center field. The shortstop, Pheasantmeyer's under it. Makes the catch on the edge of the grass. The infield fly rule was applied anyway. There's 2 down. And that pitch was a little bit too high for Hirschfeld to get on top of. Tyler Monday is grounded out and reached on an air. He's 0 for 2. Logan Watson, the right-hander, gets the sign. Runners take their leads, and the offering outside with a fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. And the Bee Diggers, a later scoring team, especially recently. The offering up and in. 2-0. Yeah, 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th against Estes Park. Then 9 runs for the 5th inning on against Sterling. And they had 10 runs yesterday for the 5th inning on. Took something off it for a strike. 2-1 to Monday. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down, 2 on. In the top of the 4th inning, the stretch. And Watson delivers. Swing and foul tipped into the glove on the off-speed pitch. It's 2-2. Watson looks in for the sign. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs with a fastball, and now the runners will be going on this pitch. It's 3-2. Rosenbrock at second, Tormolen off of first. So a base hit will score at least 1. The offering, and that's inside. It tails in. And Monday walks, and that's been an issue with Lyons pitching today. They've issued quite a few walks as Oscar Soto has grounded out and struck out swinging. So he is up there with the bases loaded for the 2nd time in the game. And Conrad Cole will be the courtesy runner for Tyler Monday. So Rosenbrock at third, Tormone at second, Cole at first. As the left-handed hitting DH will bat against the right-handed throwing Logan Watson in the fourth inning. He's got a big gap there down the left field line, actually. He knows how to go the other way. The pitch, swing and a miss, got blown away there by the fastball. It's 0-1. No balls and one strike. To the big O. Runners take their lead, the stretch. And the offering. That's right there. Inside corner. Took something off it. It's 0-2. No balls and two strikes to Soto. He digs in. The stretch. And the offering. Swing and a miss. He got blown away on 3 pitches. The inning is over. For the Beat Diggers, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and the bases were left loaded. Brush in the game has stranded 9. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Brush 4, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 4-0 Brush over Lyons as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tyler Monday struck out 5 through 3, has allowed 2 hits. He'll face the heart of the order, though, Carson Kelly, Heath Fesenmeyer, and Bo Herman. Kelly struck out in the opening inning. A line drive double play was a big one in the second inning that prevented Lyons from scoring. Peterson lays down the sign. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt. He threw him a breaking ball. No balls and 1 strike. Peterson lays down the sign. And the offering right there at the knees with a fastball. It's 0-2. Now Monday looking for his 4th consecutive strikeout. All in odd-numbered innings so far with the 5 he's got. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. 4 straight strikeouts as Carson Kelly goes down for the second time. There's 1 out for Heath Fesenmeyer, who grounded to third in the first. And Monday in firm control so far. Monday stretches. And the offering to Fesenmeyer. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat, foul towards the Digger dugout. The first base side, it's 0-1. The Diggers will be at home on Thursday against University, 4 o'clock on 1010 and KSIR.com. Look to the team at Valley View Villa for rehab, short-term or long-term care needs. 815 Fremont, or call them 867-8261, Valley View Villa. Swung on and fouled off to the right. One with a fastball up in the zone, it's 0-2. With 1 down to the bottom of the 4th inning, the Beat Diggers lead Lyons 4-0. Peterson lays down the sign. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball in the dirt. Peterson's going to have to throw him out and throws a bullet to first. And that's the 5th consecutive strikeout recorded by Tyler Monday. He's got 7 in the game. And Bo Herman drilled a double to begin the second inning. The good news, he's up with 2 down and nobody on in the 4th inning. Yeah, you can see the maturity, how much better Monday's gotten between his junior and senior years on the mound. Just commanding this Lions lineup. The stretch. And the offering. Fastball is outside. To Bo Herman. 1 ball, no strikes. Herman awaits the 1-0. And here it is. Swing and a miss on a fastball tailing down in the zone. The count is level at 1-1. And now the sun is coming out, but still a little bit cool out here. But With the Beat Diggers holding a 4-0 lead. That's all you worry about at this point. Peterson lays down the sign. And the 1-1. The bender is low and away. Ball 2, strike 1 to Bo Herman with 2 down and the bases empty in the bottom of the 4th inning. Monday has struck out 5 in a row. The pitch swung on and grounded left side. Nice play by Gutierrez on a short hop to his left. Throws to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Outstanding play by the sophomore third baseman. To the 5th inning we go after the break. It's Brush 4, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSRR and KSRR.com. 8-9-1 for the Beat Diggers to begin the 5th inning. They lead Lyons 4-0. A bunch of zeros on the board with the exception of the 2nd inning. But the Beat Diggers have not been good with runners in scoring position for the most part in this game, as they have stranded 9. The Beat Diggers have left the bases loaded in 3 of the first 4 innings. But they have put together 6 hits in the game. Lyons with a couple of hits. And only 3 errors committed total, but that's all by Lyons. The Beat Diggers have played flawless defense, which is a good thing because Brush's defense yesterday was probably about a D-, and that's being kind, in that 12-11 victory over Resurrection Christian. So here's Gutierrez, who struck out swinging and grounded out. He's 0 for 2 in the game. And Gutierrez just made a fabulous defensive play at third to end the Lions half of the 4th. And Logan Watson begins his 2nd inning on the hill. Out of the stretch with the bases empty. Bo Herman lays down the sign and the pitch, and that is low and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Mikey Gutierrez. 1-0 offering, very high and inside. 2-0. Gutierrez digs back in, 2-0 pitch. He lobs it in there, but it's inside. Just trying to place the ball. 3-0 to Gutierrez. Herman again lays down the sign. 3-0 pitch, and that's over but low. And Gutierrez walks. That'll bring up Grayson Simmons. Simmons has reached on an error and grounded out. I'm going to check the numbers here to see how many Lions has walked in the game. They have given the Beat Diggers a lot of walks. And unfortunately, Brush has not been able to capitalize. Throw back to first. Nope, just a step off. As the Beat Diggers have the leadoff man on in the 5th. The pitch. And that tails away, and that's a strike on the outside corner on that changeup. No balls and 1 strike. Yeah, that looks like 6 walks already. Again, no throw. Oh, and 1 to Simmons. 1 on, nobody out. Throw back to first, and that ball skips by the first baseman, Kelly, against the side of the fence. Gutierrez is around second. He's going to stay right there as the ball goes out of play. That'll be the 4th error committed by Lyons, and that one on the pitcher, Watson. Yeah, that was, Kelly handled a nice ball earlier on a throw by Rodriguez, but that was too tough. Now Simmons, yet to see the first pitch of this at bat, the stretch, and the offering, and that's up and in with a fastball, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike, excuse me. I got a strike on the board here. Yep, 1-1. That was the 2nd pitch. And the offering, swung on, fouled off to the left. 1-2 to the Beat Digger left fielder Simmons. 4-0 Brush at the top of the 5th inning. Again, we're also live on KSRsports.com, pitch by pitch. And that is a detailed account of the game. Swung on and grounded towards right field. That's a base hit. Gutierrez to third. The ball is bobbled out in right field. He was going anyway. It's an RBI single by Simmons as Gutierrez scores. And the Bee Diggers now lead 5-0. Simmons at 1 for 3 in the game. Well, this could be it. Now you're sending the top of the order, and the Bee Diggers got 8 and 9 on base. This could be the inning. They could just break it wide open. Alec Peterson has struck out. He's been hit by a pitch and grounded out. He's 0 for 2. And the offering. He just placed it in there beautifully. That fastball belt high. It's a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to the Bee Digger catcher. The stretch by Watson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Same spot. 0-2 to Peterson. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and popped foul out of play. Count remains at 0-2 to Petey, sophomore catcher for Brush. Off of first is Simmons. And the pitch. That's outside. Took something off that. The count goes to 1-2. And it doesn't look like Grayson's going to run anytime soon. He's got a nice lead, though. About a 2-step lead. The stretch. No, he's going. And that pitch is high. The throw to second on a hop. The slide by Simmons in there. Well, I totally miscalculated that one. He got a great jump. And the count at 2-2. I guess he did to me what he did to Lyons. Maybe a moment of deception, thinking that he wasn't going to go anywhere. But he's got a stolen base, so 2 balls, 2 strikes with a man at second. 1 in here in the 5th inning, and the Bee Diggers lead 5-0 over Lyons. Bo Herman lays down the sign. Logan Watson accepts. 2-2 pitch. Oh, that is right there on the outside corner. Fastball called strike 3. Second time that Peterson has struck out in the game. There's 1 down. That'll send up Arnoldo Maltos Garcia, who's got a base hit in this game. He's 1 for 3. Also popped out and struck out. The stretch and the offering, squaring the bunt and lays it up the third base side. It's going to be fielded by Watson. He fires to first in time. Maltos Garcia actually retired pretty easily there. Wanted to get up the third base line a little bit more. He was bunting for a base hit, so that's just no sacrifice there. On the bunt attempt, 2 down. Advancing to third is Simmons. And Kyle Rosenbrock is 2 for 2 with a 2-run single. And he's also walked. The stretch and the offering, and that's outside. 1-0 to the sophomore shortstop. Stretch by Watson. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss and a fastball at the letters. 1-1. Well, Monday continues to pitch the way he has been. That 5-0 lead is pretty big right now. The stretch. Pitch to Rosenbrock. Swung on and grounded sharply to third off of Rodriguez's glove. He picks it up. He fires to first. That'll be in time. Rosenbrock is retired for the final out of the 5th inning. The Bee Diggers score a run on a hit. There was an error and a man left. 4.5 complete. In Lyons, Brush 5. Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Brush 5, Lyons nothing. And Tyler Monday has done an outstanding job so far with 7 strikeouts. Will face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters Logan Watson, Hector Rodriguez, and Preston Medina. And Monday's thrown only 43 pitches, 31 for strikes, and 12 balls through 4 innings. Now, Watson's at bat in the 2nd inning was the biggest of the game as far as the Bee Diggers are concerned because he hit into a line drive double play. So Monday to begin the bottom of the 5th inning out of the stretch with the bases empty. And he pitched to Watson. Swing and a miss and a fastball. No balls and one strike. I don't know why they have the music going. Got to turn that music off. That shouldn't be going on during the game. The pitch bounces it to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, if I can hear that through the headset, that's ridiculous. You got to turn that off during the game. That is moronic. 1-1 pitch, and the breaking ball is in there for a strike at the knees. It's 1-2. I can't believe the umpire's not saying anything. I mean, they allow music during the game. That's a first. The stretch. And the 1-2 to Watson in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, well. Ridiculous. And the 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled off to the right. To Logan Watson, bottom of the 5th inning. It's Brush 5, Lyons nothing. With a mini concert also going on down the third baseline. And the pitch, that is just outside. Took something off, but it's 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Logan Watson. Stretch and pitch, up and in, nearly hit him, and it's a walk to begin the 5th inning. That'll bring up Hector Rodriguez, who tripled, but was stranded, as he will step in. Alec Peterson lays down the sign. The stretch. Short lead at first, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and a ball tailing away. And it is 0-1. Monday has allowed just 2 hits, both in the 2nd inning. And both were extra base hits. Now it becomes pretty overcast here in Lyons. Throw back to first, and that was offline. Nice job of Tor Mullen just catching that baseball. That was well up the first base side. No balls and 1 strike with 1 on, nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning. The stretch by Monday. And the pitch swung on and popped up in the infield. The shortstop, Rosenbrock, moves to his right and is going to make the two-handed catchers 1 down. The batter will be Preston Medina, who grounded out to the second baseman Hirschfeld in his first at-bat. Nice job of Monday taking something off of that pitch as Rodriguez was well out in front. He wasn't going to throw him the same fastball that he hit in the 2nd inning for a triple. Sizable lead for Watson at first. And the throw back to first, he's got him running towards second. Tormolin to second. Will throw to Rosenbach, back to first to Tormolin. The tag is applied, and he's out. The pickoff goes 1-3 to 6-3, and there's 2 down. What a big base running mistake there for Lyons and Logan Watson. So Medina up there now with 2 out and nobody on. Stretch by Monday. And the pitch up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Monday with a better than 2-to-1 ratio right now. 36 strikes, 17 balls. And the 1-0 offering dives in the zone, 2-0. To Preston Medina, the 7th place hitter in the lineup, an all right-handed hitting lineup for Lyons this afternoon. Peterson lays down the sign, and the 2-0 pitch, swing and foul tipped off of Peterson. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. For the best prices and special offers on top quality car parts and accessories, visit Central Auto Parts, 1001 West Pine Avenue in Fort Morgan. The pitch, that's a fastball for a strike on the outer half at the knees. It's 2-2.
Right here, bud.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the base is empty in the 5th. The stretch by Monday. And the pitch. Fastball. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And it's a 1-2-3 sort of inning for Tyler Monday. We head to the 6th inning. Brush 5, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's go to the 6th inning. The Beat Diggers with a 5-0 lead on the Lions. Straight up at 5 o'clock. This is 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Ray. And to bat in the 6th inning for the Beat Diggers will be Mitch Tormolin, Ryan Hirschfeld, and Tyler Monday. Tormolin is 3 for 3. All singles. He's got an RBI single. And that came in the 4-run 2nd inning against the starting pitcher, Bo Herman. Logan Watson now beginning his 3rd inning of work for Lyons. And they've done a nice job of staying in the game. The Beat Diggers, though, have not been able to take advantage of all their opportunities, not even a good majority of them. 10 left on base. They've got 7 hits in the game. And Lyons with a couple of hits, and they have committed 4 errors and stranded just 1. So here's Tormolin to hit against Watson here in the top of the 6th inning. And a game that's moved along pretty quickly. We haven't seen those recently. But so far, so good. Watson out of the stretch. And a pitch to Tormolin. And that's low with a fastball, 1 ball, no strikes. Your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard, Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush, and they carry appliances, Ackley Building Center. The pitch swung on, grounded foul up the third base side. And the count levels at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Tormolin, the stretch. And the pitch swung on, grounded to third. Rodriguez behind the bag, right through his legs into left field. And that'll be the 5th error of the game by Lyons as Tormolin reaches for the 4th consecutive time. And that's the way the 6th inning starts for the Beat Diggers. And yeah, they definitely want some breathing room here. And 5-0 looks very good with the way Monday's pitching, but we know that the Beat Diggers can score not early and often, but late and often. There's Ryan Hirschfeld, who was walked twice and popped out. He's 0 for 1. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Yeah, Hirschfeld loves that pitch up in the zone. He's just got to get on top of it, and he can hit it a long way. No balls and 1 strike. Bo Herman lays down the sign. The stretch by Watson. And the pitch. Swing and a miss again. A ball up at the letters. I mean, they're going to pitch him that way. No balls and 2 strikes. To Ryan Hirschfeld here in the 6th inning. The Beat Diggers with a 5-0 lead. The stretch and the offering, and that is out. Oh, he called him out. Boy, and a pitch that looked like it was off the plate. But strike 3 looking, and there's 1 down. And here is Tyler Monday, who was 0 for 2, a ground out, reached under an air, and walked. With 1 out and 1 on, the stretch. And the pitch to Monday. Swung on and fouled off to the right. No balls and 1 strike. Well, Jesus Cardenas is on deck, which is nice. We haven't seen him in a while. He had an appendectomy a few weeks ago. The stretch and the pitch. Swung on and driven into deep left center field. That ball's going to find a gap. And to second is Tormolin, headed to third. And Monday's going to hold up at first with a long single. Now takes off for second on the throw. So that'll be a single and an advance to second on Monday as he was holding up. But when the ball was thrown to third, Monday took off. The Diggers have 2 in scoring position. And here is Jesus Cardenas. And he has not hit in a while, but he's a tremendous talent for Brush. Got a lot of speed, puts the bat on the ball, doesn't strike out much. Let's see if he can extend the lead here. 5-0 with 1 down and 2 on in the 6th inning. hitting in the 7th spot in this lineup. The stretch and the offering, and that's up and away. 1 ball, no strikes as the temperature begins to drop in Lyons. Thankfully, there's only 2 innings to go. The stretch and the 1-0, and that ball nearly hit him. It just tailed inside. 2-0. The Beat Diggers can break it open right now. They're up 5-0 in the 6th. Pitch to Jesus. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Again, on the off-speed pitch, it's 2-1. At third is Tormolin. Second is Conrad Cole, the courtesy runner there for Tyler Monday, who just delivered a base hit. The stretch and the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Well, when you don't bat for a while, timing is an issue. Jesus has got to adjust right now. 2-2 with 2 on and 1 out. And Mikey Gutierrez on deck. The pitch. Swung on, foul back, challenged him with a fastball over the heart of the plate. Count remains at 2-2. Runners take their leads out of the stretch. And the pitch. Swung on and grounded towards right field, cut off by the second baseman. Bobble, drop by Medina, throws to first in time. Tormolin scores. And Cole the third, and the Beat Diggers now lead 6-0. That's an RBI for Jesus Cardenas. He did his job hitting the ball on the right side. Here's Mikey Gutierrez, struck out, grounded out, and walked. He's 0 for 2. Stretch by Watts in the pitch, and that's a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Belt high, it's 0-1. Bo lays down the sign. Bo Herman, that is. And that is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Beat Digger third baseman. The stretch. And the offering. Swag and a miss. Right at the knees, it's 1-2. The Beat Diggers with 4 runs in the first, 1 in the 5th, and 1 here in the 6th. Looking to score another with Cole at third, and the offering, swing and a miss. He struck out Gutierrez, and the Beat Diggers are done in the 6th inning. They do score a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left. The Beat Diggers have stranded 11 through 5.5 innings, but they lead the game 6-0 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. We've hit the bottom of the 6th inning in Lyons. The Beat Diggers with a 6-0 lead. And Tyler Monday, who's allowed just 2 hits. Back on the hill for Brush. And here in the bottom of the 6th, he will face Owen George, who struck out swinging. 1 of 7 strikeouts delivered by Monday. The pitch. Swing and a miss and a fastball tailing in at 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Monday out of the stretch with the bases empty, and the pitch all the way to the screen on the fastball as he bounced it in. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Owen George, 8-9-1 in this bottom half of the 6th inning. Stretch by Monday, and the pitch. Fastball at the knees, but maybe a little bit low. 2-1. Boy, barely missed. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the offering. Well, he bounced that one and fell off the bat a little bit. 3-1 to Owen George. Three balls and 1 strike. The Beat Diggers with a 6-0 advantage in the bottom of the 6th inning in Lyons. And the offering. Swing and a miss and a fastball tailing in. It's 3-2 to Owen George. Take his time to get back in the box. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The stretch, the pitch. Called strike 3. A fastball right there on the inner half. And there's 1 down. Tyler Monday with his 8th strikeout. That'll bring up Sage Provost. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. The stretch by Monday. And the pitch down and away with a fastball. Count sits at 1-0. One ball and no strikes to Provost. And the pitch swung on and lifted down the right field line for a base hit over the leaping Tor Mullen. And Provost has Lyons' 3rd hit of the game. That's the first single Lyons has hit. And that was a jam job, but Provost is big and strong. He got it out there. That'll bring up Austin Myers. Myers is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, and he's the leadoff hitter in this lineup. Rush with a 6-0 advantage in the bottom of the 6th inning. The stretch by Monday. And the pitch squaring to bunt, and it's upstairs with a fastball. I wonder if he was bunting for a base hit, because when you're down by half a dozen, you got to be bunting for a base hit when there's only 5 outs remaining. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Stretch by Monday. And the pitch squaring to bunt and pops it up. That should be caught, and it is by Peterson as he nearly collides with Gutierrez. Throw back to first, and that ball is headed towards right field. Baker's going to pick it up. Provost to second. The throw offline. Rosenbrock now gets it, applies the tag, and Provost is out. That's a double play to end the threat. No runs, 1 hit. A mini threat at that, no errors, and nobody left. Let's head to the 7th inning. It's Brush 6, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, a rather odd play to end the bottom of the 6th inning on a bunt attempt that Peterson caught in foul territory down the 3rd baseline and really had no play at first, but threw it anyway, and the ball sailed into foul territory into right field, and Randy Baker was there to back it up and threw a 1-hop delivery there to Kyle Rosenbrock, a little bit up the shortstop side, but then Rosenbrock just swept over and made the tag on Sage Provost, who was out by a decent margin. And we head to the 7th inning in Lyons. Brush 6, Lyons nothing. Logan Watson will pitch to the 9-1-2 hitters, Grayson Simmons, Alec Peterson, and Arnoldo Matos Garcias. The B-Diggers are looking for their 5th win in 6 games in the Patriot League and 10th overall. Watts has done a very nice job in relief. 36 strikes, 20 balls. And he's only allowed a couple of runs. Simmons has reached on an air. He's grounded out and had an RBI single. The stretch and the pitch up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Nice to do a baseball game that will probably go under 2 hours. It's quality baseball. The pitch swung on and grounded foul up the first base side. And this game has really belonged to Tyler Monday on the hill. Allowed just 3 hits for Brush. 1 ball, 1 strike to Grayson Simmons. And a pitch. And that is a little bit high. Took something off of that. Took a lot off it. It is 2-0. And unofficially, check that, officially 9, not 8 strikeouts, 9 for Monday. The pitch, 3-1. I said 2-0, but it was 2-1. 3-1 as that ball was bounced in to Grayson Simmons. Three balls and 1 strike to the leadoff hitter in the 7th inning, the pitch. And that is a strike on the inside corner on the off-speed pitch. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on, fouled off to the left. Count remains at 3-2 to Grayson Simmons. We're in the top half of the seventh inning. The Beatniggers scored 4 in the second, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. That's where we stand right now, 6-0. On what is becoming a little bit of a colder day here in Lyons. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the Beatnigger left fielder. The stretch by Watson, the pitch, and that bounces into the screen. And Simmons can take off for second if he runs down there. The ball, it's a live ball. Yeah, I think North was about to pick that up, but that's a live ball. So it is a walk. And Simmons at first base. Here's Alec Peterson. Peterson in the game has struck out twice, grounded out, and been hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 3. So I'm sure he's looking forward to this at bat just to do something offensively. The stretch and the pitch, that's well outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And we mentioned part of the issue with Lyons, they have walked a ton of Beatnigger hitters. Beatniggers benefited from that in the 7th inning yesterday against Resurrection Christian as well. 1 ball, no strikes, the offering, and that tails in all the way to the screen. Somehow looked like it got there on the fly to Herman, but didn't look it in. That'll be a pass ball. It is 2-0 to Alec Peterson. 7 walks issued by Lyons pitching. 2 balls, no strikes. The offering, and he lobs it in there, but that's way high. 3-0. Watch out, because the Beatniggers have got some muscle coming up big time. Although Peterson's got plenty of his own. The stretch and the 3-0, and he puts it in there for a ball. Oh, just missed. Looked like he was right at the knees. 2 consecutive walks. That's 8 issued in the game by Lyons pitching. And let's see if Logan Watson is going to be removed from the mound. He's pitched very well, but now struggling to find his control here in this inning, where he has thrown 8 balls and only 3 strikes. So at second is Simmons. At first is Peterson. The Beatniggers with a 6-0 lead. As we are in the top half of the 7th inning, don't let finances stand in your way of pursuing your college education. Visit MCC online at morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session that will get you on the right track and find out what options are available to help you no matter what age you are at MCC. You can imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goal. That is Morgan Community College. Santos Garcia stepping in. Arnoldo, 1 for 4. It's popped out, singled, struck out, and then attempted to reach in a bunt and was thrown out. The pitch swung on and grounded to right field. That is a base hit. Simmons is around third. He's going to hold right there, and the bases will be loaded for Kyle Rosenbrock. And that's the smart play, unless you're sure you're going to score, because you've got all this muscle coming up. Rosenbrock is 2 for 3. He had a 2-run single to get the Beatniggers on the board in the second. And that was after his first inning single. Also walked and grounded out. The stretch by Watson and the pitch. And that is down and away. The infield is playing in. 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch to Rosenbrock. And that bounces in. Right underneath Bo Herman. It's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to the sophomore shortstop. At third is Simmons. Peterson at second. Santos Garcia is at first base. The stretch, 2-0 pitch. And that changeup is there for a strike on the inside corner. It's 2-1. 2-1 to Kyle Rosenbrock, and the offering, and he takes that changeup inside. Oh, he called it a strike. 2-2. Boy, that looked like it was really tailing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rosenbrock looking to protect. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and he strikes out, and there's 1 down. Rosenbrock now 2 for 4. That's a rare rare opportunity where Rosenbach doesn't come through. We'll see if Tormolin can pick him up. Tormolin is 3 for 4 with 3 singles. One of those drove in a run, and he reached on an air, so he's been on base all 4 times. The stretch. And the offering. Swung on and fouled back on a ball tailing in. It's 0-1. To Mitch Tormolin. And this has been the story for Brush today. I mean, they just cannot drive in base runners consistently. They have stranded 11. The pitch. And that's a strike. Just above the belt, it's 0-2. The Beat Diggers will win this game, but they got to hit with runners in scoring position here. Let's see if Tormolin could do something on an 0-2. And the offering. And that is a called strike 3 on the outside corner with the off-speed pitch. I'd say I would have lost the lottery there. I would have never thought that with the bases loaded that both Rosenbach and Tormolin would strike out. Ryan Hirschfeld has walked twice, popped out, and struck out looking. He's 0 for 2. And you know they're going to throw him that high pitch that he likes to hit, the pitch. And that is a strike on the outside corner, but that's at the knees. It's 0-1. Ryan Hirschfeld. The runners take their leads. The stretch by Watson. And the 0-1. And that's upstairs with the off-speed pitch. The count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. The Beat Diggers have scored in each of the last 2 innings, but not yet here in the 7th. And the 1-1. Swung on and grounded left side into left field with a wild hop pass to third baseman Rodriguez. That's a hit. Simmons scores. Peterson around third. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Ryan Hirschfeld, and the Beat Diggers now lead 8-0. Well, that was a long time in coming today for the Beat Diggers to do more of that. Tyler Monday will now hit. Monday is 1 for 3, a ground out, reached on an air, walked and singled. The stretch and the pitch to Monday, and that's up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. That's the 10th hit of the game for the Beat Diggers. 1-0. And the offering. Swung on line towards right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Around third is Matos Garcia, and he is going to score without a throw. RBI single by Monday makes it 9-0 Brush. And here's Jesus Cardenas, Conrad Cole, to courtesy run for Tyler Monday. So now the game is well in hand for the Beat Diggers. Not that it might have not been before, but with a 9-0 advantage. Jesus Cardenas, 0 for 1. He grounded out but drove in a run. The pitch swung on and fouled at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. And the Beat Diggers did a lot of damage today with 2 outs. The 4 runs in the second inning came with 2 outs. The 3 runs in this inning have all come with 2 down. Stretch, and the 0-1, and that changeup is upstairs. The count level at 1 ball and 1 strike. Committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. The pitch, up and in. And accidents or illness can strike at any time, day or night, when they do. Every second counts. As a Level 3 trauma center, Colorado Plains Medical Center can handle any kind of emergency. Colorado Plains Medical Center bringing quality care to the community. 2-1, down and in. 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike to Jesus. Stretch by Watson. And the pitch. And he places it in there on the outside corner for strike 2. The runners will be going with a 3-ball, 2-strike count. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and fouled off to the right. Count remains at 3-2. And a race there for the baseball with Brandon Walter and Zane Fowl. It's way up on the hill, and Fowl overran it. 3-2 pitch. Down and in, and it's a walk to load the bases. And this will be the 9th hitter of the inning. It'll be Mikey Gutierrez, who's 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts, a ground out. He did walk. Well, the Beat Diggers already up 9-0. Their second multiple run inning after scoring 4 in the second. Stretch by Watson. And the pitch. And that goes to the screen. Here comes Hirschfeld. He will score on the wild pitch. The other runners advance, and the Beat Diggers now lead 10-0. And two more in scoring position. Here from Gutierrez. At third is Cole. At second is Cardenas. The stretch by Watson. And the 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. To Mikey Gutierrez. Let's see if Tyler Monday goes the distance now, which he's capable of doing, obviously, but with a 10-0 lead, you don't necessarily have to stick with your starting pitcher. Up and away. 3-0. Yeah, Watson's getting tired out there now. 91 pitches in relief for Logan Watson. The offering, and that is inside, and the bases are loaded for Grayson Simmons, who began this inning with a walk. And let's see, it looks like he's going to stay in there and throw his 93rd pitch here. An error, a ground out, a single, and a walk to Simmons. He drove in a run with that base hit. The pitch swung on and grounded to second. Medina to his right is going to throw to second for the force. And the inning is over. However, the Beat Diggers put together a very nice frame as they score 4 runs. And the Beat Diggers in the 7th inning do it on 3 hits, no errors, and they left the bases loaded. Brush 10, Lyons nothing on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. All right, Tyler Monday will attempt to go the distance here. Only 67 pitches thrown. 44 for strikes, 23 for balls as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. 10-0 Brush over Lyons. And the pitch, fastball in the dirt to Carson Kelly, who has struck out swinging twice. Monday has fanned 9 of the game, and he's walked 1, allowed just 3 hits. The stretch and the 1-0. Swung on. That ball is driven down the left field line. Foul. Just foul. Count is level at 1-1. To Carson Kelly. Well, that's a good thing. This is the bottom of the 7th. It is overcast. It is colder now. Certainly back to the weather that we were used to earlier this month when games were being postponed. The stretch. And the 1-1 pitch, and he bounces it in there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now, 1 negative for the Beat Diggers. And this could be they stranded 14 in the game. And the pitch, swag, and a miss and a ball in the inner half. It's 2-2. The Beat Diggers left the bases loaded in 4 separate innings today, but they do have 10 runs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the offering. That bounces in. Oh, I had 2-2. Yeah. I have 3-2. Yeah, I have 3-2. Not, he thought it was 3-2 there, but yeah, 3 balls. Now they're looking for a courtesy runner, but no, he's not walked yet. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, the count was at. Yeah, apparently somebody gave him an extra ball there. So now it is 3-2. Kelly took off for first, realized it wasn't ball 4 yet. And hopefully not at all. The stretch by Monday. And the 3-2. Swung on, lined on 1 hop to Rosenbrock at short. He sets, he throws, 1 out. Heath Fessenmeyer steps in. 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. Tyler Monday throwing certainly the game of the season for him. A 3-hitter with 9 strikeouts the stretch. And the offering, squaring the bunt and lays it up the third base side. Monday's going to barehand it. He'll fire to first high, and the ball sails up against the side of the fence, and that goes into an area that's out of play. Well, we'll give him a base hit and an error. That would have been, he might have had him there at first, but we'll give him a bunt single and an error on Monday. That's the first error committed by the Beat Diggers in the game. Here's Bo Herman, doubled and grounded out. Bo Herman at 1 for 2. Stretched by Monday. And the offering. Swung on and popped up into center field. Should be a routine play for Montos Garcia. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down in the 7th inning. 2 down for Logan Watson. Watson 0 for 1. He lined into a double play and walked. And 1 out away from going the distance and shutting out Lyons. The stretch by Monday. And the pitch, and that is just a little bit outside. Took something off it. It's 1-0. Rush's local Napa and Hardware Hanks and Small Engine Repair Shop is Hometown Auto and Hardware, 1305 Edison Street in Brush. The pitch, swag, and I'm missing a fastball tailing in. It's 1-1. You don't have to close on your house alone. Northern Colorado Title, 130 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan, will provide you with a stress-free closing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 down. 10-0 Brush in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the pitch. The bender swung on line towards right field. Baker comes on. He'll field it on a hop. Fesenmeyer will hold up at third as he gets the ball back into Tormolen. The 2nd hit of the inning, 5th of the game. And it continues here as Hector Rodriguez will step up. He's tripled and popped out. Now with 2 down and 2 on in the 7th inning. Rodriguez with an open stance. Stretched by Monday. And the pitch. Swung on and grounded it short. Rosenbach has got it. Flips to second. The game is over. And the Brush Beat Diggers have defeated the Lyons by a score of 10-0. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left in the 7th inning. Brush 10, Lyons nothing. We'll wrap it up in 2 minutes right here on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. The Beat Diggers defeat the Lyons 10-0. Welcome to the Beat Digger post-game show brought to you by Buildings by Design in Brush, which takes pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walter, 842-5837. Building today's business, Buildings by Design. The Beat Diggers, 10 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, 14 left on base. No runs, 5 hits, 5 errors for Lyons, 3 left on base. The winning pitcher, Tyler Monday. He goes the distance, striking out 9, walking 1. And the loss went to Bo Herman, who lasted just a couple of innings. Time of the game, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Beat Diggers took a 2-0 lead on Kyle Rosenbach's 2-run single in the 2nd, then scored another run on that play. Mitch Tormolen with an RBI single made it 4-0. In the 5th, Grayson Simmons' RBI single extended the lead to 5-0. And then Jesus Cardenas ground out made it 6-0. Then the Beat Diggers broke it open with 4 in the 7th, getting a 2-run single from Ryan Hirschfeld. Beat Diggers moved to 5-1 in Patriot League play, 10-5 overall. Lyons 0-7 in league play, and 1-11 on the season. Beat Diggers back in action coming up on Thursday, 4 o'clock from Brush against University right here on 1010 as well as KSIR.com. Outstanding job by our sound engineers and producers, Braden Godin and Trenton Clipper, that is. I'm John Beltran. The final score from Lyons, Brush 10, Lyons nothing, right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.